Welcome world to the introductory video for Radique Audio. I am your host, Mark.
No, you're not our host. God help us all.
And this is my business partner, LaDonna.
Hi.
So she's very shy because it's
I'm
her first
not
video, but
shy.
as we get going, you'll get to see the real her.
You should be more shy.
I should be more shy. And I probably will become so when I actually see this video for the first time. So, we've been talking about doing this type of video and getting a chance to talk to all of you directly for, what, about 15 years now?
No. We've been talking about recording our background stuff for a long time, but not necessarily in a Radique capacity.
We've been discussing recording YouTube videos for many, many years. And I, for one, am excited that we're finally taking the plunge and doing this. So we're going to start off by telling you a little bit about ourselves and a little bit about our business. And we look forward to making many, many more videos for you in the coming weeks and months. So LaDonna, please tell us a bit about yourself.
What?
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I don't understand the
Okay.
question.
Okay, I give you a more targeted question to make your job as a responder a little bit easier.
Am I being interviewed? What is? I don't enjoy this format.
We're still working out the format, so the format is subject to change.
Also, the camera is too much over there. I can't look at you and look at the camera. Like if we're having a meeting, which is what this was supposed to be.
It is. No, we're primarily looking at each other. We're only addressing the camera when we're specifically addressing our audience.
Oh, okay.
The teeming millions.
I like the camera over there then, so it's like looking at me without me having to look at it.
And it won't be aimed at both of us.
Well, okay.
Maybe you could tell us a bit about the business.
No!
Okay. What would you like to talk about? As you can see, this is our first episode, and this is how we normally get along.
Counting these episodes, these are not episodes.
This is episode number 1. Okay, I will start. I'll set a good example for us. So, LaDonna and I have known each other for at least 18, 19 years, something like that.
Some math number.
Some math number. We have been working together in the audio space for about 14 years now. And nearly 6 years ago, we incorporated the business Radique Incorporated. Radique is an audio business, and we deal with the sale and service of used and vintage audio gear. And we also produce our own line of audio products called Radique Audio. I know, very creative.
You sound like a talk show host.
That's what I'm going for.
Can you speak normally?
I don't know, can I? So, LaDonna never
Tell them their prizes too at the end of this.
There will be lovely prizes, but we need to build our followers up.
T-shirts,
from
like
zero.
what you're wearing.
Oh, you might get a Radique Audio t-shirt. These are very spiffy. So, Radique is a full-time business for the two of us, and we have a bunch of part-time teammates as well. We've actually got a really good team, and in all seriousness, I'm very proud of our little group. What we aim to do is to share our passion for audio with our customers and make sure that every one of our customers is happy with their purchase, or as happy as we can possibly assist them to be. So, I'm not that funny, come on.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, world. LaDonna, why don't you tell us a bit about what you do at Radique?
Stop that. I do everything around here. I do a lot of things. I deal with customer appointments, so sales, and I test the inventory. I clean up and photograph the inventory, ship the inventory.
LaDonna is actually being quite modest, but she's an extremely effective both tester of product when it first comes in like a triage type setting, and also a more formalized testing when we're testing items pre-service for customers and post-service to make sure that everything's working nicely. And we have some pretty impressive shipping courtesy of LaDonna. If you have a look at our sales platforms like Canuck Audio Mart, you'll read lots and lots of reviews where people go on and on about what a wonderful job of shipping we've done. So, well,
it's important because we just want to do it the one time. We don't want anything to come back. We want things to arrive in the condition that they left in.
Absolutely. So, no, and it is important for sure. Little idiosyncrasies about us. Why don't we do each other?
Huh?
So,
Let's not.
So LaDonna frequently applies new coats of lip gloss, and she often has cat fur from our cat Hunter.
It won't come off. It's stuck to the lip gloss.
So she spends a lot of time complaining about that whole process. But if if that's your worst fault, I would say, hey, you're doing pretty well. I have much bigger faults.
That's my worst fault, Mark?
I don't know.
If anybody would know, it would be you.
For this first episode, that's the worst fault we're going to get into. I have lots of faults, sadly. Sometimes I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which slows me down from getting stuff done. And as members of the team, including LaDonna, frequently tell me perfection can be the enemy of the good. So I try to rein that in, and when I'm not reining it in enough, often people will remind me, which is good. LaDonna's very good at reminding me of the many areas in which I'm doing poorly.
Relax.
We use bets to resolve a lot of small level conflicts. So, for example, I'm frequently losing a loonie or a toonie at a time with bets, either with LaDonna.
Do you remember the most recent bet?
Oh,
it was that one of our receivers that we had to ship would accommodate our Radique audio pins.
So irritated with this bet because I was absolutely convinced I was right. I took the time. Okay.
You didn't take the time. That's the thing. I spent intimate time with this receiver testing it, so I knew exactly what it could do.
Yes.
And you came out of the clear blue sky thinking that you knew what was what.
LaDonna spent ages testing, as she does with all of our components, testing this piece very thoroughly. I, on the other hand, was too lazy to walk downstairs, find the component, and look at the connectors on the back.
Until there was money on the line.
So, no, even before there was money on the line, I went online, grabbed photos, other people's photos of the same component to make sure that I was correct in the type of connector. So I did do research. I was very confident that I was correct. It looked like it used little tiny spades on posts. So for this vintage, that's not an unusual setup, and that's what I was very confident it was. So when LaDonna told me that it could accommodate our Radique audio pin connectors, there'll be a link below this video on the pin connectors if YouTube lets us do this, which I hope that they will. I was confident that it would not use them. So that was why we had a bet. And I think it was
$1.
It was a loonie. So
the minimum that we.
Yeah, that's usually the minimum that we gamble. So that motivated me to go downstairs and double check. LaDonna was adamant. I was adamant. I was really confident I was going to break my bet losing streak with this particular one, but no. In fact, the losing streak continued.
As it shall.
As it shall usually, as it normally does.
Forever.
So the little post that I thought would accommodate spades going under them actually very, very slowly lowered a small guillotine connector. So normally those guillotine connectors are either button operated, where you push a button in against a spring and the guillotine comes down, or the cheapest style is a spring clip, where you actually bend a spring clip back and the guillotine comes down. But in this case, it's a much higher end, very rare connection that takes forever to connect because you're turning and turning and turning and turning and turning this little post.
It turns as fast as you turn it.
I
it's
suppose.
Not like you're turning it fast and it's going slow.
If you attach a drill of some kind, you could probably go zzz.
If you just put your bag into it.
Okay, I suppose. In any case, the nice thing is it did work perfectly with our pin connectors, which is awesome. And shout out to Jeff. Hopefully it's okay for us to mention our customers' first names, because we're going to be doing that a lot of
There's lots of Jeffs.
in this YouTube.
Hi, all the Jeffs.
Jeff in Nova Scotia, I believe.
I don't know.
Yes, Jeff in Nova Scotia. We really hope you're enjoying that Yamaha.
It's a nice one.
It is. It's an awesome. The A1 is the model. In case you're interested in looking
at it.
The A1
is A1.
Yeah, it was a really, really gorgeous piece. What's your favorite audio brand?
Oh, it depends on what we're talking about. Like it varies.
How about for bookshelf speakers?
I want to say Paradigm, because throughout the sizes and different form factors, they perform really well. They don't fail as often as a lot of other brands.
I do think that's true. So obviously
I'll say Paradigm.
We sell dozens and dozens of different audio brands, and at different times we'll have different favorites. So I guess it's kind of not great for me to put LaDonna on the spot like that.
It's not great that you did that.
Sorry. We both are Paradigm fans. I love Paradigm. Their former Studio series, which was their top of the line series for probably about 20 years, I guess.
For towers, the Studios are my favorite. The Studio 100s.
Yes.
Studio 80s even. Studio 100s are my favorite.
I like the Studio 80s, the V2s with the real wood side panels and the dark cherry. I really love those. Those are probably some of my favorite speakers.
Even though they're lower in the model range, I find the build quality is better, and they're just more of a handsome speaker. They're not trying too hard to be too modern or futuristic or too sexy for school or whatever.
I think that is true. Okay.
What is the point of this video?
So we wanted to
touch
talk.
on a wide range.
Yes. In summary, Radique incorporated October 31st, 2018.
Halloween.
We're approaching our 6th birthday.
That's exciting.
We sell used and vintage audio equipment.
We also sell some new. We're licensed to sell some new audio equipment.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's a good point. We are able to sell Marantz, Denon, Polk Audio, Definitive Technologies,
and more.
Actually, many more. Plus, of course, the full line of Radique audio products.
Yep.
You can also find our Radique audio line on our own website at radique.com. Radique is RADIQUE. We're also on Etsy, same name, and on Best Buy. So if you're looking specifically for our Radique audio products, our banana plug, pin connectors, our Gold Series cables, which are really nice. Our slogan for those is audiophile quality without the audiophile price. And we'd love your business if you have a chance to check those out.
Yes.
In future videos, you will see some of our. Sorry.
Is it 6 o'clock already? Who is that? I'll take it.
Yeah.
There's no way he's that early. This gentleman is trading back some equipment to us, a Pioneer vintage receiver. I think it's like an SX580, and some Klipsch towers. So we will have those hopefully ready to sell in short order.
Those speakers, yeah, they're supposed to be 300 pounds. And a Nautilus model from BMW. Yes. They're beautiful.
The sound that must come out of that.
Even just one speaker hooked up to this little tiny amplifier sounded like a pipe organ. It's like,
Really?
really something. I'm just gonna get my match here.
Yes, thank you. Man, they're huge.
They are.
I've never seen anything like this. What are you doing for? $6 grand?
We're gonna list them at $89.95.
Yeah.
So most expensive we've ever had.
Whew.
Leave it in or whatever.
None of this might even go to the
Right.
world.
We're still not sure how we're handling this.
I don't like your interview hat. Sorry for the negative feed. No,
I
not
was
literally.
I was
not
trying to
literally
help
that.
get the ball rolling. That's all. I'm not trying to be controlling.
And I'm not trying to be critical.
We can also take turns hosting. Why don't you host the
We
next
don't need a
episode?
host. We're not hosting.
Who's responsible for introducing the episode?
There's no.
Is this an episode or is it not? We're doing our best. We're doing our best, folks. So that was just a brief interval. A vendor arrived early. He was dropping off some
Not
audio gear
early.
for us, and we weren't quite prepared. But it's dealt with. He's a very nice fellow. He's a multi-repeat customer of ours. So
In summary, Radique Audio, your trusted source for quality home theater equipment, something like that.
quality stereo at home theater.
Quality stereo and home. What is it again?
Radique
Is it
Audio,
trademark?
your trusted. We don't have any trademarks, folks. We wish we did. We could pretend.
We should trademark Radique at least. Is
Well,
it
no,
not trademarked?
Radique, yeah, we've got the .com and the .ca,
Okay.
and yeah, so we've got our domain. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. That will improve the odds that we're going to bring you lots more content. If you found this interesting,
Yeah, because if you didn't watch this, you're not going to get any more. 'Cause this is what it is.
that's right. We already have a few little short vignettes posted on our channel.
And then hopefully you'll meet Sarah,
Yes.
who does our Facebook correspondence. She works from home, and Rosemary as well, who does also our Facebook
And our marketing.
posting. And yeah,
Yes,
so it's not just us.
we're going to be
it's-
doing a video.
And there's a cat around here somewhere.
Yes, Hunter is our mascot for Radique. We're going to be doing a video of our next team meeting, so hopefully you'll be able to tune in for that, and there'll probably be more content between now and then as well. So thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.